You're live. Pew pew. Oh, that little fade thing's fun. It's a beautiful evening in Dallas. Just regular. Did we tell anybody we're going live?
Nope.
Jenna, welcome. Ellen, Ann, Shy. Shy, you weren't here yesterday. Is everything cool? How were your tests? That looks so fun. So much of the fam is here already. CJ, Paula Wall, Terry, Carol. Andrea, what's up? We're amazing. Belinda, Patty. So much of the fam. So what are you doing tonight? You're gonna do another one of those split ones without me messing it up?
Yeah, no sabotage tonight, babe. No sabotaging.
I'll do my best. Shy, I'm glad you got all A's. Also, I hope you feel better. Bad Lamb is Vanessa. I will have to remember that. Hey, Andrea. Yenis, we just started. Hey, Molly. Miss Erika Lee, you're here right at the start. We've only been live for 1 minute and 56 seconds.
Can they not see, like, the time?
I don't know.
Does it show in there?
I got some more work done on this piece, so that's cool. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Sherry. While he's finishing that up, I'll show you some. I think we did these yesterday. This piece is from yesterday. I want to do a bigger one with these colors because I'm so digging it. Ta-da! Nope. Ta-da! Nope. Ta-da! Okay. And this is how the waterfall piece turned out that we did. I didn't even notice that rimmed edge like that. Favorite part, surprise, has yellow in it. Yeah, I really like that you have this white that like came down into that piece. We are this many orders to fill. That will be done tomorrow, the next day. I know, we have been busy bees. On top of that, Jeff has to finish a painting before Mother's Day for a client. We have to work on the mural, which probably will not happen before Mother's Day. He's got to paint a chef's coat for a charity. It's hanging up right there. I've got to finish that one. And then we have to do another one of these, except on a white background. I think that's everything. I know Abby's gonna love that piece. Hi, Tanya.
This one's called TWSS.
This one is That's What She Said.
Yeah.
I like it already.
Because it's kind of big for me.
What?
I like doing the big ones.
Also what she said.
That's why I'm named it. I'm naming it so it just gets rid of all of the That's What She Said.
Nope, it's gonna be everybody talking about it and also saying That's What She Said. Amber wants to know what would happen if Jeff made a mistake on the chef's coat. Would we have to buy a new coat and redo? We don't make mistakes.
No,
We would make
I
it
can
part of the
fix it.
piece.
If I do, I'm not even gonna say that. I don't even wanna say that. We don't talk like that. We don't talk like that.
Ah.
Okay. Alright. Take these away.
Busy bees make that money. This is true. I'd rather be a busy bee than a broke other things that start with a B. Hey PJ, how much resin do you use on a 12 by 12 MDF cradle board full pour? Do you prime it first? Usually when
Depends on
there's,
how many colors.
it does depend on how many colors. And
I've got to sweep that up.
it depends on how many colors he wants to use, and also, oh, I put it behind the fridge. I thought you were done with it because we're starting our show.
There's dirt everywhere right there that I didn't pick up.
These are other pieces from yesterday. And anytime it's because we want to hide the wood grain, we will prime it, prep it, paint it. This guy is super busy for my taste, but for some reason, I still like parts of it. Not those parts. Those parts are weird. These alien cells, I have no idea what happened with that. No idea. I know, right? Get you a man that sweeps.
Girls, you have no idea.
And then this guy. Turned out awesome-ish. I still think it looks kind of like an acrylic pour somehow. Yeah, I would prep an MDF board for sure. I'm behind. I'm so behind on comments. How much resin would you do for a 12 by 12? B.
What, babe, do you not mix, babe? What? Tell them. I don't know, this doesn't have it on there. Just do like 4 ounces, I'd say, 1 to 1. So 2 to 4, right? If I say a number, half of that makes the number. 1 hardener, 1. So if I say 4 ounces, you would do 2 and then go to 4, right? Everybody understands that, right?
We'll see.
4 ounces.
Sounds like you need to take a break.
When you get a gallon of resin, you get a half and a half, right? You don't get a gallon and then a gallon, which I think that's what it should be, since you have to have both of them.
To make 2 gallons?
No, to make it work. So when I think of a gallon, I think a gallon of hardener and a gallon of resin. That's how I see it.
Gotcha.
I need to wash my hands.
Sounds like you guys need to take a break from us for a bit to get it all accomplished.
What?
All the stuff we have coming up. We can do it and take an hour out to film for everybody.
Or 3.
An hour or 3. We always plan to do an hour, and it always ends up being 3 hours. What did I miss? Marcy, we just spray painted this. That's it. Hey, Sheila. Tammy, I hope you feel better. She has pneumonia. Samantha, it is time to ATD and chill.
They look very bright. I mean, I guess they do look bright on. They look great in the sunlight. That's what I'm telling you.
That looks more shifty today than it did the other day.
That's Andrea's.
We're gonna try those again and see what's up. Hey Tammy, glad you finally made it to live.
That's the sun. What do you?
Interesting. These are the ones we pulled a comb through. We've been cleaning the studio, so everything's dusty. Interesting, interesting.
All right, is this semi?
This one overflowed a little bit. Hey, Lisa Wyatt. Jana, where are your new colors coming from? Hey, Kim. The teal is stunning. What color is it? I can't remember which piece I was looking at when you asked that.
See, there's
Night, Ann.
There's a little bit of delay, like just a little.
Hey, Judy.
I feel like somebody's watching this.
There should be a video posted from yesterday. I edited up this morning, Ann, I think. J Science.
What's that?
Oh, I'm reading where you were talking about your math for those ounces. They were like, we get you.
Well, I know, but if I say 4 ounces, somebody's gonna put 4 ounces of hardener and then 4 ounces of, and he's gonna have 8 ounces, and that's gonna be way too much for a 12 by 12. And like I said, it depends on your colors. I like to make a little extra because I don't like dry spots.
Kimberly Shaw is cooking tri-tip steaks and watching the prep for the pour. We have chicken in the fridge that we need to cook, by the way.
Yeah.
Hi, Karen. Is your battery fully charged? It is. Jeff reminded me to plug it in, and then he plugged it in for me because I forget. Grab your sippy if you have it. I have.
No, I'm about to get a room beer, so.
I'll get it for you, B. You don't need to see the bachelor pad of food that we have in here. It's all takeout. Don't judge. We've been busy. I need to get you a koozie. Actually, I thought I brought you one. Maybe not.
Alright, I'm gonna
Hey, Moo.
wash my hands real quick.
Cujo's ready. Did the fish scale looking one turn out with the color shift from last night? It's ArtResin, so it moves and relaxes for a lot longer than other resins, so it's not focusing. It's not shifting as much as I had hoped, but turned out like this, so maybe probably gonna pour over that one. We'll see.
Let's do it on the spot. So, what do the people think of our color combination, our color-coded sticks? I think it's cool. I think it's get to the point where they just order
Hey, Kelly.
blue, green, magenta, or purple.
Debbie said we're saving her from the dreadful nothing to watch on TV. Yeah, that up there is the Artisue turquoise blue. Oh, it's right here.
This one or that one? This is amazing. I think you should do
Hey, Rod.
24 by 24, like big square.
That'd be awesome.
It just blew my mind that it didn't just
That's awesome,
blend
Jana.
together.
I know.
Like that was pretty impressive. I think it's just because you just took your time and didn't heat it.
I'm excited for you, Miss Erika Lee.
I like having these lights under here. Where's the other one?
Welcome, Ticey. Yeah, that one is turquoise blue. What?
I like having these lights under here because they give off, look at that, they give off. I put a light under here.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can see the
it's
gold.
reflecting.
Wait till
Morning,
we-
Ruby.
Wait till we really
Hey,
start
France.
filming for real. Thanks to you guys, we're gonna be able to do that.
What's the prop to do those Inkfish coasters on? I messed up the backs with resin running over and going on the bottom. You could sand them. Terry, that sounds good. Is the ceiling light in the kitchen glass bottles? That is something that Jeff's dad made for us out of Buddha bottles.
Don't turn that. You never know what's gonna happen.
And that is a flask.
That you put stones on.
Hi, Beyond.
Hey, this is for bottles.
Oops.
And it's Miller Lite.
But it's Dallas. That kitchen looks like it never gets cooked in. It does, it just hasn't.
You must be crazy.
It hasn't in like 10 days. Those colors sound amazing. Hey, Faith, tell Ken we said hi. Angel Heart, glad you made it. We moved these lights closer, so hopefully it makes a difference over here. What? And it sounds like you have your hands full. Hey, Brenda. Are those Jeff's favorite snacks? We're a Gardetto's family. Cheers, tink.
Hey, Tom. Got the Bucky's koozie. And no,
It does look kind of like a seahorse. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying, no, I don't always drink tall boys.
That's all they had at the store.
That's a store.
To order La Res, do we just order them or go through Judy? Judy doesn't do La Res. That would be Laura Usher, and just order and put in the shipping thing. I think it's the shipping thing. Maybe it's comments. Put Laura's name in, so it saves you on shipping. And so that Susanna knows to send it here. The fire one looks super cool, doesn't it?
I really want to redo the fire one. I mean, I like this just because I did it with resin. But I want to start. I want to start with red first. Clear, then red, then orange, then yellow, then white. I don't know why I didn't try that the first time, because I know how to paint that. I know how to airbrush it to make it look like real fire.
Oh yeah. At some point I need you to do an airbrush fire tutorial, because I've been getting requests for you to do that since you've been talking about fire lately.
Right.
All right, where am I? Are you gonna do some Mother's Day resin pour? We probably will this weekend. closer to Mother's Day.
That would be awesome if my mom would watch me live.
She tuned in one time.
Did she say anything?
A couple of things.
A couple things. She's probably shy. Does she? I don't know if she has an account. Oh, this is one thing.
Evening, Greg.
A little pro tip for you guys that
Hey, Lori.
I haven't showed you yet.
Hey, Philly Phil.
When you
Roll a canvas?
yes, when you prep a canvas. No, maybe not.
What are you looking for?
The bag with the rollers in it.
Is it that one?
Where?
On this side?
Oh yeah, I have it over there.
I didn't touch it.
So, this is what we do. When you're, like, you roll it, I think that it's better if you roll on your primer, your white, because it's a lot thicker and it fills in all the little bumps and crannies in canvas. Bumps and crannies? I don't know. Crannies and crevices.
Texture.
And then you can take a one of these, dampen it, and just smooth it out so that, because sometimes the roller will make it a little bumpy. Get you a Ziploc bag and just put it in there and pull it out. There's too many.
Anyways, if you Ziploc your rollers, you can reuse them. You don't have to throw them
You can
away.
keep them for a week like this. If you just get a good Ziploc. I've had this for probably about a week and a half. And it keeps them. You can put a big roller in there or a couple small ones. And it keeps it so you don't have to clean them out or throw it out.
Kelly, that lip's sticking on the windows because it's masking contact paper, so it's sticky on the back.
Icky.
I'm glad you're tuning in, Nancy. Have you guys ever used Doc Martens iridescent calligraphy colors? I'm still gathering supplies for my first pour. I'm not sure if these will work. Yeah, we use nickel a lot. That's one of our favorite iridescent inks. They work well in resin. Yeah, Beyond Get inks and some Jacquard pigment powders for sure. Hey, Lorna. Any sippy holders for ATD? We're gonna totally get some.
We wanna find out who makes them, how much. I mean, I think that would be great, especially for the summertime, especially for classes. I'm just going over this with, what is this? 400. I can kind of feel the overspray of the black because I didn't just hit it real heavy. I was trying to fade it and put a faint line just because. And then remember on this one when I painted this side black, this side white, and I tried to just fade it both ways, and the overspray got on the white, and then when the resin hit it, it just darkened it, so it looks gray. That's white.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think even the white pigment made it look darker. So
Shy wants to know if you do airbrush, can you do fog as well?
I did smoke.
Lisa, how did your string pulls turn out? Ron, that sounds yummy.
All right.
Clara, I'm sorry your pour muddied. We've been having that problem lately a little bit. String pulls do work with resin. It works differently. I mean, obviously, because it's resin, but it does work.
I'm gonna have to use
Anne wants to know if you will record the fire redo. I tried a fire a few months back, epic fail. Would love to add to it since I still have it. But want to watch and learn from you first.
Of course. I really want to. Like, I really want to do it live one time just to put the pressure on me.
Karen wants to know if you can use highly pigmented watercolor and resin. I use the Hydrus inks that are for watercolor, and they work out really well.
All right. Did you show them what I was going to...
No, I've been just chatting.
We need like a little shelf to put up here so that I don't have to put it on my artwork. I'm going to use this new stuff that we got. Who gave us this? It was sent in a little...
I know. It came from Canada.
I feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
Cherie, Shabadabadoo.
No. I'm 100% sure that's not accurate.
Well, I know we kept...
I don't want to pull the card out and it get messy. Maybe it's on top of the fridge. Okay, I'm catching up on comments. I'm glad you caught us live too, and I'm sorry your chemo is taking a toll on you. I've had families that had to go through that.
Who gave us that?
Check the top of the fridge.
Check the top of the fridge. Oh, the card, right? Didn't they give us
Yeah.
the card? It's right here. With 20 bones. Sherry, I said Sherry.
You did say Sherry. I just can't remember. Do you have any emails I responded to today? All of them. The answer is all of them.
Who got us one? This is what we got from Sherry. And $20 with the Queen. I think that's so crazy to me. Like, isn't she the Queen of London, right? Or no, am I crazy? The Queen, God save the Queen? I don't know. But this is Canada money.
Can me Queen Elizabeth.
Huh? Is it me or does it look like her? Am I having an e-science moment?
No, you're not. I just wanted to look at it.
But that's who got us this pigment.
Okay, I'm gonna put this money over there. We're gonna get a frame for it. Okay, I'm gonna quit walking around and we're gonna get started on painting.
Here. Yes.
Hey, Karen.
Gloves.
Hey, Jerry, Jody. Hey, John. Miss Erika Lee, you're gonna love all the Jacquards and Bombay inks.
Am I going crazy or can I just find things? Where are the gloves at?
The box is right there. Thanks,
The
John.
lights are getting to me.
Hey, Dory. John, I think we have people that tune in just to thumbs down and leave. Pretty sure.
Oh, did we already get a thumbs down? Because we're not painting yet. I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
Maybe it's some other artists that just don't like us. Who don't agree with our je ne sais quoi.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa, I will look for them as soon as we get off of the feed. Have you ever considered lessons for locals? Stephanie, I'm actually gonna do a class June 2nd. So if you're interested in coming to one of our classes we're doing here in Dallas, Thornton at artisttilldeath.com, 2 T's, 2 L's. Let me know if you're interested and I'll send you all the deets. I won't bore everybody on this feed, but basically we're gonna do an all-inclusive that includes everything from the resin and the torch and canvas and paints to everything else. And it's gonna be at least 2 hours the first day We'll show you how to prep your canvas or board and show you how to do pour. And you get to keep all the materials from the torch to the paints. And then the second day, it's gonna be for at least an hour, and I'll show you how to clean up the back of the canvas, remove drips, how to sign and package and do all of that. So it's gonna be a 2-day learn all the things class.
And you get to take everything home with you.
Yep.
All right. Is this really? Oh, it looks a little dirty. All right. So I plan on doing what I wanted to do
Andrea, we've had luck with the hydros.
last time.
What's that be? Before I ruined it?
Yeah. I wish that we can get a. Yes, I could.
Put you guys in the stands. You really wanna what?
I want the skin from this because of the colors I'm gonna use.
Okay.
We're gonna make lots today, kids.
Make
Look at
lots.
this. Look at this big boy. Let me see if it's level. One.
Bueno.
Big, do you want to use the gimbal? See if they notice the difference?
I just got this thing loaded up into the holder.
It does. Look at that. It makes a difference. So,
Bill wants to know if we want to use the coasters as wall art. Could we or should we drill a hole in the coaster to use to hang a string or use the string and hot glue in the back of them? I have hung artwork with hot glue and string. No shame. But you could also use double-sided tape.
so if this side needs to come, this one needs to go down.
Love when you tidy up and can find nothing. Kelly, that is a struggle every time we pick up the studio. Clara, that's a great idea.
It's level enough, kids. Level enough.
Shy, right? Isn't it pretty? Ann said, I was watching that video earlier,
Some of this new stuff.
and my husband chances that's the same. Why don't, if you want to use a different thing, use that Easy Cast down there. That's still ArtResin. It's the same as the big bottles. Use that Easy Cast if you want to do something different.
Should we try it?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna use some crystal clear East Coast resin. This is not sponsored. They did not give this to us. This was a gift.
Claire had a good idea. We should start writing the names of the gifters.
Was it Sherry? Did Sherry give us 2 things?
I think that may have came from Sherry. No, maybe Deb.
I think it was.
No, Sherry sent the paint and Deb sent the resin. It was Deborah Cox.
We're so bad. I apologize.
If my brain wasn't racked with Stir Stix, which I'm not complaining about. Okay, I'm so behind. I gotta quit talking about other things.
All right.
It's Elizabeth II, by the way, on that dollar. Good luck on your AP test, Beyond.
Should we read directions? Shabba-dabba, shabba-dabba. Very sticky. May cause, yep. Sweeping the heat. Yep. Difficult to remove. Yep. 72 to 85 Fahrenheit. Yep. There's a back. You know I read fast.
I know.
1 square foot, 3 ounces total.
Tiger Mouse, I completely understand. I'm glad you're watching.
Did you hear that? Who asked that?
What?
1 square foot equals 3 ounces.
Well, that's for
1.5.
that's for
12 by
this.
12.
Yeah, but that's just for this resin.
Is it not all resin? Resin is the same. You have to put equal amounts.
I know, but it doesn't cover the same amount of area because some's thicker than the others.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. That I did. All right.
Enough with the rules. On with it. Let's do this so we know. H. You should always mark white lids.
Hey, Stephanie. We're thinking about doing our first class June 2nd. And then having the follow-up to that on the 3rd so that you can come in and get your piece. And
Possibly you have to redo it because you never know. Bugs, dry spots, pits, divots, crevices.
are you going to teach me how to beatbox when I grow up? Lies. Ideas. You didn't miss much. Tamara, you haven't missed much either. All that we've done so far is I showed the pieces from yesterday, and Jeff has prepped this canvas. And now we're about to try this resin from Miss Deb. It is clear. What is it?
East Coast resin.
Oh, East Coast.
Crystal clear.
Jana, what links are you looking for? Ooh. Mimi said, I'm a pretty Latina escort in San Diego. Book me for a good time.
Do you think we could use her at one of our seminars?
I don't think so. Sorry, Mimi. You gotta go.
All right, we're gonna make quite a bit here, guys. We're gonna go 3 and 3 tonight.
Sorry, I was late on blocking her. I just saw the first.
Think that's enough?
I think that's
3 and 3.
plenty. Terry, you can get the Stir Stix from going to our website, artisttilldeath.com, 2 T's, 2 L's, and we have them all listed up there. They're under fluid
Very thick.
pour tools.
This hardener is thinner. Look at that. That's the hardener.
Andrea said Erika painted the virus you got from Mimi last night. Oh.
Just looking at Mimi, you would be like.
I don't know what Mimi looks like. It was only her booty and the thing.
Wow.
And that sounds awesome. I would love to see one of those coins. Shai said, Mimi, if you learn about art, you can make real legal money. So you know. Kelly Quincy said, damn, Jeff beatbox is too multi. Idea said, just listen to the Fat Boys and Dougie Fresh.
Nice. Ideas is Tony, right?
No. That was,
Surveillance.
yeah.
His name was Surveillance on YouTube? I thought his name was Ideas something.
Yeah, but it's not this. This is Ideas Born. It's different.
Oh.
If she's from San Diego, she's probably a dude, Philly Phil. Oh, someone was asking for Greg's Facebook link. I linked him on one of the videos. I'll go back and add him to the other ones. Karen, he's slacker. I think I got her already. Ron said, Mimi, are you doing all-inclusive lessons too? Night, Kathleen.
That like sank. Like, the thin stuff's at the top.
Oh, gravity.
That's crazy.
Jenny said, East Coast was my first resin and I struggled with it. However, I was a newbie at resin. John, I did not see your question. Please repeat. Idea says he uses East Coast all the time.
This will be our first.
I just got a message that said, I know you're busy, but I just made a huge mistake to our Thornton Artist Till Death messages, and then that's all it showed. I'm scared.
Where's my phone at?
It's okay. I'll.
Well, it's probably a.
They just want
somebody get a resin.
advice, yeah. Janet said, you guys are such fun for an old lady.
Art has no age.
Thanks, Miss Bouvier. Welcome, Gloria. Lisa wants to hear you beatbox all the time.
What?
Lisa likes to hear you beatbox.
Maybe I'll do it a little bit later.
He'll bust out in it when you're not paying attention.
Ask them if they have been to the website to look at the new photos and if they think that's helpful.
Oh, yeah. Today, since we had all the sticks in, well, half of all the sticks in, we had
enough to take a photo of what it looks like, what you get in each package.
Right, we took a picture of like a visual of what it looks like per package. So he was wondering if anybody had been to the site and what you guys think of it. Thanks, Dory. Night, Lillian. I think I already said that. Carol wants to know
No.
what you think about Miss Judy's silicone cups. The pour cups.
I didn't like them. They were just too
Squishy?
yeah, they were too squishy, and it made me feel like I was just gonna drop them. Like it was just I didn't like it.
Basically, when you pick them up, there's no structure, so it almost feels like you're gonna squeeze everything out of the cup when you try to move it.
These colors.
Idea said I could never whistle, but I picked up beatboxing when I was in the 4th grade. Well, I can't do either. Clara, I've used shirt dye as well, and it's really grainy. John said, I have $100 still burning a hole in my pocket. One day, John, we'll make good use of that.
John has $500 burning a hole in his pocket?
$100 because he said he would donate $100 to the Get Erika and Jeff Engaged fund.
I hate to tell you, John, but it's gonna cost a little bit more than that if we take the plunge.
He's just wanting to contribute to the fund.
It's gonna be about $650.
You're fired, B.
Hey, I know a jeweler off of Harry Hines Boulevard.
I don't want anything off Harry Hines.
There's a machine that you go to, and all you gotta do is put a couple dollars in it and turn it.
I'll throw you out this window.
You hear that? You hear the abuse?
Mylene says, I like when Jeff said art has no age. I would agree. Everybody says that your photos of the Stir Stix look great and also beatbox.
Now I'm definitely not gonna do it if you tell me to.
Thanks, Lorna. Lisa likes it.
No.
Happy Owl says looks great. Stud sticks, all the same.
That did not work out.
Cindy likes the color coding on the Stir Stix promo. Welcome, Tandy.
I just hope that people don't think that the Stir Stix are that color.
Well, there's more
what I
than
mean?
one photo.
There's the ones with where they're close up and you can see them, right?
Yeah.
And you guys know what's really awesome about those Stir Stix? Where's your little glow in the dark light, babe?
I have no idea.
All right, we're going big, guys, so we gotta put a little bit more color. This is a great color. I feel like I want to put teal in it though, but
Why don't you just do also a teal?
because I don't want that many colors. Babe, see, there you go. Trying to sabotage me again.
I was just trying to help.
Sabotagier. Give me like just a couple of these sticks with the wrapping. What's everybody drinking tonight?
Actually, I need to tell everybody. I don't want to ship these sticks, like since I have to put them together to get them to fit in these packages, I don't want to ship them like this.
But we're going to.
Well, the first batch has this on it.
Yeah.
So it's really easy to just peel this stuff off. So if you can't get it, you can use tape to like stick to it and pull it off. But I just wanted you guys to know that the brown stuff has to come off.
Well, the lettering size is a little bit more difficult to do.
But not impossible.
We just need to let them know, because
You just have to have fingernails.
this is
or
what's gonna be
something
fun, when we
pointy.
have like a booth at like a indoor art fair or something. Look at cool.
You can see it.
They
Lower.
light up.
Lower. Lower, baby.
Lower, baby. How amazing is that?
Pretty maze. All right, back to the art.
I never have no fun.
John said he will also buy the cake. Oh, I thought you needed them.
No, I don't wanna use them yet. Oh yeah, how is the time on this?
Probably similar to Envirotex.
Who was just saying that they could, and it's kinda hot in here. Our lighting puts out some heat.
What kind of pour cups do you use, Jeff and Erica? Those are just Dixie cups. Some people don't like them because they think that some of them are cheaply made and the wax that's inside can come off in the resin and give your piece like a hazy oil slick type look.
Never in our life had that.
But we've never had that happen. I don't know if it's because of the kind of Dixie cups we get, but just that easy to take that stuff off. We've never had that issue, but some people have found that issue. What's wrong?
Is that more than?
Probably more than enough. I don't know how much resin you have. Jeff needs a microphone. We're working on it, Bruce.
Yeah, I know, we're sorry, we're working on it, and I try to talk louder.
I hope you feel better, Margot. Is that triangle canvas, is that two triangle canvases put together, or is it just painted differently? It's one canvas that Jeff just painted, and it does look like it's two on camera because there's that dark line right there.
It looks like it's split.
Yeah. That would be in order.
That would be in order. Nothing wrong with that.
You guys need a boom mic attached. Erika is booming loud and Jeff sounds like he's in the next room. Y'all, I'm sorry, Kenneth. Bud Light Orange, PBR, water, coffee. Erika, please say bananas. I'm trying to like lower my voice.
So, who are we talking to today on Skype?
Mariette.
Mariette suggested that we get some sort of sponsor for, you know, like a paint company or a canvas company or something, so that we can go to Australia and have a, what's it called, babe?
The bananas tour?
The Australian Bananas Tour. Yes.
Maybe the overseas bananas tour. That way we could stop over other countries too.
Ah, okay.
Carol says she loves her cups and likes that you save a lot over disposable cups in a year. We're actually working on testing some cups to go out with our Stir Stix so that they're reusable. It's a harder process than just cutting Stir Stix, so it may take a little bit. Do the Stir Stix come with a light? I wish. I don't even know where that company gets those lights. I'm gonna get some of them. I need to order more of that
All the colors are
glow resin anyways.
that I used.
Terry says, I love the live streams. It's like friends getting together to do art together.
It's true. Girl, you know it's true.
Idea says East Coast sets relatively fast.
Uh-oh. Alright. Let me put some of this out. I don't want this to start setting.
Shai says, I have a question for all the female artists in here. I don't have any nails. Do any of you have nails? Girl, no. I always have like gunk under my nails. Never a cute pedicure. Sherry says that blue will look awesome on the white side of your canvas. Hey, Miss Owens, we are amazing. 30-minute pour time, says Cindy.
Okay.
Show the Dixie cups. Mine have wax inside. Jenny, remind me, and I will show you closer to the end of the video. Rod says, press 1 if you think Jeff needs to propose live on camera.
Okay, Rod. Ooh, Rod's in one of those moods. I see it. I feel it, Rod. I feel it.
Are you thinking about Phil or John? Rod's never...
I'm thinking about all of them.
Bye, Kim. Lisa says Greg needs to make 2 triangles like that so you can put them together. That would be a cool set. Greg, take note. We want 2 of the most difficult shaped triangles.
And we want them precise.
Now.
Have a little pro trip. Wipe your handle off every now and again, your cord, because it will definitely get in there.
For our class that we're doing, the all-inclusive class, we're gonna have torches for everybody because 1, that's a lot of cords. 2,
It's cheaper.
they're less expensive. And 3, I think people need to learn to be comfortable with torches. It does completely different stuff than how the heat gun works. Will Envirotex work well for those drip pours you do? I think it would. Ideas. I actually would probably use that over ArtResin. What size is the canvas and how much resin did Jeff make? The size?
I made 3, what is that, 3 and 3, so I made about 12 ounces.
And the size?
12 by 36? No. It's a weird, it's one of those weird ones from Michael's.
It's probably 18 by, no.
No, it's weird. Like,
It's probably
'cause I
12 by
said it to you,
36.
and you were like, what? So we're gonna do negative, yin yang negative.
Everybody loves the bananas tour idea. You need an assistant to go to Australia. I nominate me. If I can get us there and have a +1, you're welcome to come with us.
If you can beatbox.
Sheila said last night, I told my guests we should have a drinking game when y'all say sippy sippy, but I think it would be way more entertaining when you say bananas. Well, you can do like a shot for every bananas and then a sip for every sippy sippy. I do not condone binge drinking legally. However, if you were here, I'd be like, take a shot.
And she is the worst at taking shots, ladies and gentlemen.
It's true. Terry, that's awesome. We want to go to the Philippines eventually.
No.
Sherry said you should call it Go Bananas with Resin. Bananas. Could you mix in a silicone cup and just clean it out with alcohol? You don't even have to do that because of the nature of silicone. You can just peel it off after it sets. Janet, 15 necklaces sounds like a lot. Beyond said, so for your custom countertops and stuff, do you guys pay for the plane ticket or how do you make up for travel fees? Just wondering. The client pays all travel fees, expenses, and per diem plus cost of materials and time. Because if you think about it, it doesn't make sense for us to spend the money that we're making on the trip to take the trip.
Yeah.
So,
Unless you just add it all in at once and then. You guys, I rarely do this, but for this piece, I really want it to be like, I want it to flow like over the whole edge and blend really well.
Shara said I would love to press one, but I cannot pressure Jeff like that.
Press on
For a live engagement. I read that comment out loud, and so everybody's ones like filled up the screen.
All right, so we're gonna do hair paddle.
You'll need matching resin rings. I have one right here. That's from a heat gun. Okay, you guys. Pour time. Let me get stuff out of the way. I'll leave that. Sippy, sippy.
That was not nearly enough. I know this is gonna overpower that purple. Should have put it on first because it's metallic.
Diane says she likes seeing you do resin on black. It makes it easier to see exactly what you're doing. Ideas, I agree. This is an amazing community. Congrats on your 12 years marriage, Ron.
These cuts are getting hot.
Congrats on your engagement, Miss Erika Lee. 2 shots for that's what he said and she said. Agreed. Congrats, John, on your long marriage. Serby says canvas prep takes so much time, but pouring takes just a few seconds. It's true. Canvas prep usually takes longer than the actual painting. And Tim asked if you're wearing arm guards because of this, the resin irritates you. If so, what is it? Actually, he's only ever had a bad reaction from ArtResin, and it's not from the smell or the fumes, it's from actual contact. So when he takes the gloves off, he ends up running his hand on his wrist, and so that gave him like resin rash or a chemical burn. Therefore, he's using those, but I don't know if he would have the same reaction to this stuff.
I don't want to find out.
That fade's so fun.
I know, and I'm afraid to like match this, but I'm gonna have to.
It's very alcohol inky. I'm gonna put y'all down before I drop something in this painting.
I can feel this getting hot. Like this is gonna really be. This is gonna cut it close.
Agree, Kenneth. That would be bananas. You guys have been married for a long time. I'm very proud of all of you and proud of all the people that get divorced. If you're not happy, leave. Don't waste any more time. My parents have been married for a long time. My dad is bedridden with Parkinson's, but he still tries to get up and open the door every time my mom leaves the room.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
I'm not getting any grossness with my parents. I'm sorry, Cindy. Tiger mouse are Aussie spiders really big? Debbie says the cost of the trip would be a business tax write-off. This is true. Hi, Nicole. It happens, Kelly.
I'm starting to rush because I'm afraid this is gonna set up on me.
Happy birthday, Ellen. Nancy, welcome back. Ideas asked if we said that alcohol inks fade in resin. Almost bought some today, but thought you guys said it won't last. That's what I have been seeing. A lot of people are saying that they're not light fast. Like if you want to use inks, use an India ink because they won't fade like an alcohol ink will. Alimony beats marriage. Congrats, Terry. What's wrong?
No, it started gathering up on my hand. That's why I don't like to tape the sides, because when you're tilting it, it'll all run to one side like with a bunch of colors, and then when you come back, it bunches them together, and then it looks like a bunch of squiggly lines, and I'm not going for that.
I'm sorry for your loss, Barbara.
Right.
Welcome, Christina. Thank you, Jenny. When you end up with the waves, does a clear coat help fix it? Yes. Sheila, just make sure you sand down your surface before you do a clear coat. That way you have some tooth for your top coat. Happy Owl, my mom got bit by a brown recluse one time. Had to go to the hospital. Jeff almost like died because of a spider bite.
I almost lost my arm, that's about it.
Thank you, Dory. Yeah, Jenny, my dad is my absolute hero. He is 84. He's from East Germany, back when there was an East and a West. He knows 12 languages and is the most amazing person I've ever met in my life. Him and my dad. Nope, my dad and my mom. Erika, have you ever used Resi tints? I have not, Diane, but I've heard they're real pain. Like you have to shake them forever to get them to mix up to use them. So I would try them, but I don't know that I would purchase them. Hey, Becky. Night, Greg. People are loving it, B.
I am completely 100% in love with this.
Let me get some close up. I love this like gradual fade. It looks like alcohol inks in some areas. B, this is probably one of your best pieces.
I feel like I have to give our viewers like, I have to redeem myself when I mess it up the night before. Like I honestly, it's so frustrating, you guys.
What temperature does Jeff have his heat gun set at? The lowest one.
Hot.
No.
Babe, sometimes I have it like on full to get these very wispy things.
The super melt.
Yeah.
The heat gun that we have has only 2 settings. It's usually on low. Sometimes he cranks it up to high for sure.
Like right now it's high because I'm trying to blend all this in and make these edges, make it go over that edge. I have to tilt it just a little bit to get some of that.
Janet, yes, you can put a top coat on without having to sand it if you're within a certain amount of hours. It needs to be like you could run your hands over it and it won't move, but it's like tacky to the touch. Like we call it tacky set. And if you do it anytime before that, you're gonna, if you put resin on, resin that hasn't set all the way, you'll move it.
There's that piece.
It'll shift.
That's
And,
so funny.
yeah, as long as it's past tacky set, you can paint on it, no problem. I mean, add a top coat, no problem. Tamara, that's crazy.
Why is that on there? Where does this come from?
Where's what come from?
There's another one. Oh, that's where it went. I put it on top.
Happy Owl says, I've used rosy tints, will never use again. All right, I will show you what colors he used while he moves it. Are you done? Like, should I?
I'm done. But I see stuff.
These colors are everything. I agree.
I'm just afraid that this stuff isn't like.
Tim asked, I've used a hairdryer to move my resin. Does the heat from a heat gun make it easier to move, or is the temp not affecting the viscosity of the resin? The heat from a heat gun absolutely plays a part in the effects of your resin art, because when you use a heat gun, it thins out your resin, which is where all the awesome things happen.
This is what the deal is. When you use a hairdryer, it's hot enough to get the bubbles out, but the wind, when it gets hot enough, then the wind will just blow it. You have no control over it. So then it gives you a very, unless you put it on, move it. Put it on, move it. Like, you can control it, but it just blows it out of, out of the water, basically. All right.
Do you need help? You got it?
I think I got it.
Beyond said, how does your resin stay so workable for so long, especially with so much heat applied? I get very little working time and it won't move at all, even if I blow on it. Well, I think it's how close you have the heat to the resin and for how long you have high heat on the resin. If you scorch the resin, it's gonna make it like bake to one spot. Judy said, that's bananas. Everybody loves it. Kick-ass piece. Oh, the colors are
And I didn't even waste any.
Pucker by Mural Paint Markers.
Whoever buys this piece will get whatever coasters I make from it.
Artisue
However many I
Bright
can
Gold. We got some Purple Rain by Res in there. I'll link all this in the description box as well, people.
There's not gonna be any Purple Rain involved in these.
And Maya Gold
This is gonna be.
is where the sparkly came from. Beautiful, colors are amazing. Bananas, fire bananas, stunning Jeff. Kathy said, I love this one so much. Karen loves it.
Well, if somebody's interested in it, we will sell it and you will get a set of, 2 coasters.
Shara said Jeff will get a pretty penny for that work of art. Is the blue a glitter paint? It is this stuff.
It looks very expensive.
Maya Gold. I guess it's by Viva. Kelly says bananas. Stunning. Put it on the rack. Have you ever used the pinkest pink? Jessica, I have not. And when we were over at Judy's, we were supposed to use the black 2.0, but got wrapped up doing everything else and just didn't.
You know what I love about these? You have to put like a lot of resin on these for it to flow over the side and give you the divots. Otherwise, it just stays. It's like there's a tiny lip that won't allow it to go over the side.
Cameron Richards says
amazing.
priceless. Yeah, that is a great thing about those coasters. Becky said, I missed the beginning. Is this beautiful piece made with all spray paints? It is not. We have 2 pigment pastes. I don't know what that Maya is. I'll have to read it. And an acrylic. Serby said, please come to DC for art gallery show. I think Jeff likes DC.
I've never been to DC. I've been to Cincinnati. I don't know if that's anywhere near, but it sounds the same. All right.
Alex Carey, sold, sold, sold. Are you interested? Very nebulous looking, true.
I think this stuff is like really setting. Like, I honestly think this heat's probably gonna just set it.
That's fun, it's just fun. Barbara said she wants one with those colors, but on all black. Barbara, what size are you looking for? B, there's smoke.
I know. This stuff is heating up like crazy.
Is that the pigment paste that is so sparkly? The gold has some sparkle in it, but it's mostly this stuff. Thanks for looking out, Karen. I just saw Anthony Gucci's. And said, that's so good, I can't even find a good enough word to describe it. Miss Owens, I want it. Should I say leave it alone? Billy Phil said, hold up. Jeff brought his A game today. John said, Erica, don't touch anything. Don't pick anything up. JK, you know I love you. I didn't. I almost did.
I'm afraid these are going to be like lumpy when they're drying, so I need to stop messing with them.
Jenny said, Jeff, you never have to redeem yourself. You keep it real.
100. I try.
How would you know you overheated your resin? Well, just a second ago, there was some smoke. That is definitely a telltale sign. When you put a lot of heat in one area of resin, it'll start to bubble. That's bad. And then when you tilt it, that area stays kind of void of all resin. Like, it doesn't move. That's also bad.
These might be a little, well, who knows? We'll see. If anything, I'll just make another set.
Jeez, Karen, that guy kept you busy?
What happened?
There was somebody that apparently couldn't spell. I didn't see any of the posts because Karen's on top of the game. Ticey said, I wish I had a buttload of money. I could buy that. What colors did he use? Terry? Oh, Miss Carrie is interested in the piece you're doing that you just did. I can't get my email to work. I got your messages, so I will answer you just a minute.
This is probably not gonna work. This is like,
Ooh, try that thing where you put just a little bit of alcohol in it. Actually, we only have 50%, so. So the colors were Maya by Viva. Focus. Bright Gold by Artisue. Larez, Purple Rain. And Mural paint markers in the color Pucker.
I got the purple to work. It was just enough.
Lisa said I had to log back in. I dumped a whole cup of resin on my phone. I cannot imagine.
Oh, no. Well, it's sealed for life.
Yep.
You get a story.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Kelly said, Jeff, you know you really hate that piece. You want it sent to the other side of the world to get as far away from you as possible to somewhere like, say, Australia and my house.
Just knowing that it would be in Australia, I would do it.
Room temperature is probably 75,
I would say
80.
I would say 80, just because those lights, and it's super nice in Dallas tonight. So this gold is. Let's see. Let's try a little bit. See if it'll.
Thank you, Jenna. That's exactly right.
We're gonna put a little alcohol in this and see.
Miss Carrie, you got it. I believe you sold that piece, B, but I don't even know how much you said you wanted.
I didn't.
Well, she wants it.
That's.
Elena, I didn't send you a tracking number, but your piece is on its way.
I think it's in the glove compartment.
I think it's in my phone case.
Oh. I mean, that is. I just put a little alcohol in there.
Did it fix up?
I mean, this will tell us right here. This stuff is like setting like crazy.
You'll love those coasters, Tim. What number are you putting on that piece? Piece. What kind of word is that? It's like an 18 by 36 or 12 by 36.
I want to say it's a 12 by 36. I don't know. I honestly, and that doesn't work.
Did not work in that one. It's still
It's just
slime.
Well, funny, it's not even mixing. Like the alcohol's not mixing. The alcohol is still there, so it's literally no go for that. This
Just make a solid gold coaster.
solid gold.
Control. Ideas. Quote, put it on the rack. That's what she said. Take a drink.
I'm gonna try it with the Purple Rain.
How much for this beauty? I'm trying to get a number out of him, y'all.
It's gonna be quite a bit, and I don't like to. It's so funny. Right after, it's like right after making it, it's hard for me to say a price.
Kelly, that is the green that we got yesterday.
I think that putting the 50-50 alcohol in that purple that thinned it up. Just put a little bit in the.
Do you guys have any finished coasters so I can see how the bottoms look? Yes, I will show you in a minute.
It's a popsicle.
Claudia said, what did I miss? I'm working till now. You missed an amazing pour, which I will show y'all in a bit.
Okay. You know what's funny?
The resin was...
With res, you can put a little alcohol in there and thin it out a little bit.
The resin was easy. Nope.
East side.
Crystal clear. No, East Coast.
East Coast. Same difference. East side, East Coast. This is gonna have way too much resin on it.
Oh, I'm so behind again. Come to Florida. I love Florida. I was born in Florida. This resin was East Coast. Night, Jenny. Hey, Susanna. Thank you, Barbara. What brand is the pink? It is a Mural paint marker. It's by, starts with a C. Chroma. And the color is Pucker. What happens if it's fully set when you add another coat without sanding? Ruby, the worst thing that would happen is the resin not stick to the first coat of resin.
How would that even be possible though? That's what I've always wondered. Like, if resin is touching resin and it goes down the side, or it goes somewhere else, it's going to stick to something else. And it's going to stick to itself. So, you know, could you literally peel resin off of resin?
I don't know, but the precaution is sand it first. What happens if more than one from tonight wants it?
Then the highest bidder shall take it home.
Are you pouring tonight, E? I mean, I've got stuff. If people want to stay for another pour, I don't mind. Good night. I got your email on Facebook. Mud pie girl, it's getting thick quick.
Oh man, I've already put.
You're gonna love that gold. Night, Karen. I'm glad you had such an amazing day. She took some pieces to a gallery art situation show. What color is the Maya? It's Maya Gold. It's number 704. Oh, petrol, maybe? How did last night turn out? This is my favorite piece from last night. Oop. But also the waterfall turned out well as well. You're in Australia too. I will have to check on shipping. How do I fix the pour after overheating it? You have to wait for it to set, sand it, and then do flood coat. Welcome, Jan. My kid's wife is getting stationed in San Antonio, Texas. How far is that from you?
San Antonio's about, don't quote me, but it's about 4 or 5 hours. It could be farther, but it's close, it's driving. I want to say it's after Austin, so I would say about 5 or 6 hours. This is going to be amazing because it did what we had been doing with the acrylic pours when we put powder over them. Can they see that? I don't know if they're going to be able to see that.
Oh.
That would have been bad news bears.
You almost e-scienced it.
Good.
Billy Phil said, I think you should put it for auction and the proceeds go to the 24 poor charity you're doing it for. If I didn't have a couple bills I need to take care of before that, completely great idea. I think I want to do actually Philly Phil some colors that are related to the cause so that it's connected.
We give paintings to charity probably, I would say,
At least once a month.
once a month. At least once a month we give at least a 12 by 12 to a 10 by 24 to a, we've even given a, what was that? What's 12 by 24? 18 by 36 I've given away. We definitely do.
We're about to do a coat for charity.
Right, yeah.
CJ's got to run. Night, CJ. Have you ever had it not cure? My first two, it broke my heart that they never cured. Had to throw them away. Sadness. I sense an auction coming on. Jeff can beatbox as an auctioneer.
Right. That, I would love to see a large one. Whoa. I think you should do those colors, babe.
Bueno.
I'll put this over here.
Awesome, Kelly. I will totally pour it. Thank you, Judy. Can you suggest the best guide for amount of resin, size of canvas for a pour? ArtResin has a chart that has how much resin for a certain size canvas. We just play it by ear. Night, Kimberly. I will do a pour.
You got a
Hey,
12
Jojo.
by 12, 8 by 10, and a 12 by 24? No, 8 by 24. You got this much alcohol, I think you're good.
Thanks, Bruce.
All right.
Sheila said, so I have a canvas that I didn't like. I sanded it and painted it, and I can see waves through the canvas. Should I scrape it and move on?
Is it still wet?
Oh, she said scrap it and move on. It depends. You can always just do a flood coat, and if you do a thick enough flood coat, it should level out over the waves you have in the canvas. If you like the pour and the only thing wrong with it is waves in it, I wouldn't give up.
Yeah. Don't give it up.
That's amazing, Kelly.
All right, you got a little cleanness right here. That's a little sticky.
Hey, Amy. New to the channel, dabbling in resin. My ultimate goal is to make countertops for my patio. Any suggestions on resin to use? Thanks.
Start small.
Right. Dabble first, do some tests.
Dibble dabble. Little dabble do you.
We use Countertop Epoxy FX for our countertops. You can also use Stone Coat countertops. We use those because the resin is heat resistant up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and also, okay, Cujo. It's bacteria resistant, chemical resistant, water resistant. It's all the resistant. It's good stuff.
I know what you want to do. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull up the chat so you can read it. All right, y'all, I'm gonna do a pour. How much is that FX? We bought 2 gallons and it was $1.99.
I hate touching this. Man, that is some
Good advice, Sheila.
That's different stuff right there, you know what? That's
The Special Olympics is so amazing. Such a great cause. What am I doing? Oh, those colors. Yes.
yes.
Dun, 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 dun. You'll like this stuff. It's got really good working time. And if you have a resin that you like to use, Amy, just use the resin that you're comfortable with for the design layer, and then just clear coat it with a countertop resin. That way you don't have to worry about learning a new resin, because ultimately a lot of resins work differently. Thanks for setting that up, B. Sweet. It's true, Andrea. I'm taking the seat. Nice to see that walk. If I had some heels on, John, I can work a runway. You gonna get your glitter on? I'm gonna do a new take on that one up there.
It was those colors, right?
Yep.
But it was different resin, so you gonna use that resin?
Do you have issues with your coasters getting soft if a hot mug is used on it? Lorna, we do not, because, well, we usually, if we don't use the countertop epoxy for our coasters, we'll do a clear coat of our countertop epoxy so that it can withstand the heat. This one is 8 by 24.
Yeah.
Amy, acrylic pours are just a gateway drug for resin. So once you try it, I don't know, it's the meth of the art world, I suppose. Beyond, if you only get the push pins in halfway, that's fine as long as they're all only pushed in the same amount.
Gotta push it in just the same amount,
Me.
or else it won't be level. Don't be dirty-minded. This is a great place to learn. Thanks.
We try to be entertaining and informative. Move, and now, go lay down.
Barbara said, I like the size of my black with the colors Jeff just used. I like the size for my black.
Oh, Barbara wants the colors that you just did, but on all black.
Ah, okay.
And so she's saying she'd like this size.
Jessica, she says, should I try acrylic first or just jump right straight to resin? They're two different things. Resin is, I want to say it's 10 times messier than acrylic. Acrylic, you can clean up acrylic a lot easier than you can clean up resin.
I think in terms of cost and waste.
I don't know. It depends because you have to buy color for
Yeah, I would say that it's.
for resin too. You have to buy a lot of color for acrylic pours, you know, depending on how many colors you want to pour.
I think in terms of investment versus return, we've been more successful with resin. So ultimately, we've wasted less money or used less money for resin pours as opposed to acrylic pours because we were running at like 3 or 4 out of 10 probably acrylic pours that we liked and didn't just scrape off.
What does Erika's shirt say? Act like a lady, be like a tramp. Oh, boss.
Hey, act like a lady, think like a
Oh,
boss.
video interrupted. Please try again.
You just need to reload your page.
All right, let's see here. I know you guys like to look at her.
You may just have to scoot back.
No, because I have an amazing this thing where I can make it smaller or bigger.
Huh?
Hold on, Amy. Let me see what you're saying here. When I'm doing a planned abstract pour, I do acrylic first, then resin on top. Well, I think that's a, what is that called when you say something that, redundant? No. Planned abstract pour. I think that's.
Is there a surprise abstract pour?
No. Yes, do the acrylic, let it dry completely, and I would wipe it down with a little alcohol, just in case there's silicone, or use WD-40 from, 1890s bicycle that somebody thought of doing. All right, let's see here. Man, these questions. Oxymoron, thank you. Or could it be a double entendre? Because I think an abstract piece cannot be planned unless you're very eccentric. I don't know. Ah, okay, Amy, I got you.
I didn't clean these off last night.
Cherie, is that the name? Cherie Crew? Is that how you say that name? Erika, pour a banana.
I should totally do a banana. I wish bananas weren't yellow.
John Vermont, does it matter if you put hardener into resin or resin into hardener? You know what's funny? Everybody said the hardener first and then the resin, but tonight I used East Coast and the hardener went straight. Wait, no. The hardener was thinner than the resin. And I put the resin in first, no, the hardener in first, and the resin just sank right through it. Did I just get that mixed up? Now my dyslexia got all messed up. Am I being too loud, guys? I feel like I'm talking like I'm across the room.
I think your volume is still on across the room level.
Happy Alice said, Erika, it's art. You can make your banana any color you want it. That's true.
Woo-hoo. Cheers.
All right, thanks. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Shy. She said I'm fine. My toddler is waving hi to my phone while watching it. Jojo. Jojo, is that your corgi in your picture?
Yes.
Because I would love to see that dog. I love corgis. Thanks,
Doesn't
Kelly.
love corgi butts. Ew. I was gonna try the hammer. I'll have some resin left over.
But see, that's the thing, Amy. With our sticks, this is what we love about our sticks. We make them to the point where the edge is so nice and smooth and the corners are just rounded enough. We had to do it because they kept cutting the little cups, that it scrapes all the way around. So the problem with that, we try to solve, but we can't promise because sometimes people don't mix long enough. You can't see it, babe. It's cute when you do, when she holds something up and she does this.
It helps focus it when you're closer. It's a thing.
Oh, dude, John, it's ridiculous. My dyslexia. It's terrible.
Is it not keeping up?
It's Bundy. It is, but I get stuck looking at this because I'm looking at you. Mm-hmm. What does he say? Your dyslexia got all messed up. Now that is oxymoron.
Dyslexia is already messed up.
Tiger Moon. Oh, corgis. Rod said congrats. Oh, corgis. I need to read the laptop. Corgis are nice, but terriers. He loves terriers. Ideas. I want you to hold on 1 second.
He's running for you. I don't know what he's going after.
This right here is from my brother in Kansas. He is a performer and producer. And he sent me some fat laces. I just haven't got any shell toes, some new shell toes in a long time. Looky there. Looky there.
You're gonna get those in your resin.
$1.49. 50-inch fat laces, baby.
Why are you guys talking about shoes?
Because he said I like old school rap. You got shell toes. Or the fat laces.
He reps the fat
Wonder,
laces.
I think this is what I'm wearing right now. These are my resin shoes. That's about the fattest laces I could find here in Dallas. But yeah, these are my resins. Sabotage.
Oh, are you paying me back now?
All right, I'll let you guys see what she's doing here.
Everybody's in a chatty mood tonight. I got really behind a lot of times on comments.
I know, and I love it that our regulars and the people that are knowledgeable can answer questions that we miss, and we really appreciate that a lot for you guys stepping up and taking control of some of the situations.
That's because we're family here.
Fam.
This red is so amazing.
I
And it
really love
stays
that.
red, which I love. I'm gonna try not to use too much.
Just literally tilt it. Just tilt it up. So I'm zooming in so they can see what it is. Yeah, the kind. Don't move. Just go like this. Hold on. Leave it right there. Sassy Red, guys. By Lorez.
I have the overwhelming urge to
You don't need to.
stop taking my rain on my parade.
I'm listening while I'm at work. Thanks, Amy. Thank you, Sean. New subscriber. That's what we love. We love to hear new subscribers. Oh, I love Puma. I love Puma as well. Puma. What else is like the good old school? You know what I love? I love to paint on are the Adidas Stan Smiths. Completely 100% smooth all the way around. You can get some amazing, artwork on those bad boys. Hey, Ocean, I said aloha.
She said I said aloha.
Ocean said, yeah.
I love it. She lives in like the ruralest part of Hawaii.
Oh yeah, Ocean, are you affected by the volcano? Well, I've been seeing videos on Facebook and YouTube, and they are devastating. Like, it blows my mind that it does that. Oh, and a question. Me and Erika were talking about it today. Can you clean up lava, like when it goes, spilling out onto the earth in front of people's places, over cars, over fences? Does it stick to the earth? Does it stay, or is it just?
I think.
Are you just shit out of luck and?
They like chisel it down and like get rid of it. I'm pretty sure they don't just leave it. I don't know.
It's rock, Andrea said.
So what does that mean?
I am the lava king. I can do anything.
Oh, okay.
Skid plate.
Makes sense.
I think it turns into rock. Roxanne Ritchie, could you recommend a nice coral paint or pigment? Looking for a banana coral. Bananas coral.
Bananas! The thing about coral is it changes color in resin. All the corals that we've used. Let us look through paint so we'll figure it out. Am I covering a whole piece like this, or am I like leaving this?
Susanna gave us some thumbs up. Peeps probably has to be blasted. Clara said it's molten rock. Wouldn't they have to treat it like removing rock?
I would think so.
I say shit out of luck. Right, Terry?
Should I negative space it, or should I solid coat it like that guy?
Judy says it turns into rock. Just, what? Say it again?
Should I negative space it, or solid?
That'll be fun. Are you gonna do negative space here, like red and teal, and make this negative space, or are you gonna go down the center and out?
I don't know, but since you said something, I kind of feel like I want to do red here and teal here and just make them together.
I don't know if that'll be enough.
I don't think solid.
Oh, okay. Do it.
I'm scared. Okay, go.
Clara said yin yang. Flip and drag.
We haven't done a flip and drag.
My farts are messy tonight. I got into what? Smelly feet is back. Uh-oh. Ladies, please.
Karen went to bed.
Oh, Judy's here.
Where's he at?
Like, that person has to be so bored.
Like if you click on it like this.
Tandy, I'm eating gradettos. Sorry if you guys can hear that. That's what I'm eating. I forget that I'm standing right behind the phone.
Can I see the canvas?
I'm about ready to do it. All right, here you guys go. This is what she's doing. She's got that teal from Lorez. I used to rock Adidas, excuse me, but Puma makes some dope kicks. They do. Did you see the Stan Smiths? We just received $3 from Teresa Garcia.
Thank you, Teresa.
Did you see the Stan Smiths and the Adidas that I painted? And Erika put some stones on them idea? Nathan says good night. Oh, look at that. You guys are missing out. I'm trying to read comments and... Sorry, moving around a lot, guys. Sorry. I'm a huge Dory and Nemo fan. Every time I hear the color coral, I think Andrea. I think coral.
I don't know how this is gonna work.
All right, I'll let you guys just watch her put this red down. I'm gonna run and go get those shoes. People want to see the shoes. Yeah, you can see the whole painting. Sweet beauty blue eyes. Ocean said, thank God I live hundreds of miles from the volcano. We cannot clean it up. It takes forever. The people who live down there know they can take it by the... yeah. Yeah, Sean, moving is not fun. It looks like it's going to be a 3D piece.
All right. I'm just trying to rock it back and forth till it like meets without rolling off the back end of the finger.
Try to heat it just right here and then down towards it. That'll promote this to get heavy and push it down, and then you're not heating this up, so then you know what I'm saying, like it'll react a little faster. It looks like you might have to.
I'm going to add some more color.
Yeah.
Just wanted to get like a base for what I think I'm maybe trying to do. Awesome. More awesome.
Oh, just put some red right there. Just drip a little red. Just take one, or right here, like maybe come through here and go up. Or some teal.
I'm using ArtResin. I got time.
I know, Rod. They're a lot of fun. And normally you wouldn't want to put colors like this together, but these two Res pigments are so amazing. They just sit right next to each other. And the way she heats her resin up, it doesn't get too fuzzy. And she's doing it just right now. I'm sorry if I'm not answering the dog stuff. I see everybody's talking about dogs. Talk amongst yourself, no worries.
Are you talking about moose? I think I put too much clear down and it's just gonna keep like.
Well, that's that crazy stuff that when you could have poured this right next to it and it would have went over it and came right back off. It would have not even touched it.
And I'm trying to figure out what I need to do.
Maybe just go ham like you did that one. Just
Fill it in.
Just bring it in right here. Ooh, yeah, bring it in right here and then bring the red in right there. Make sense?
Yeah.
I think somebody just said I liked how I talk out loud. I love to, I try to say what I'm thinking. Sometimes I talk way too fast, I know, and some of my jargon is a little my own. Ideas, I'm sorry, I'm holding, I have one hand and I'm holding what is this fucking thing? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. It's not an easel, tripod. I'm holding the tripod so I can't grab the shoes yet. Babe, you're a genius at this right here. got it heated up quite a bit. Look how good that looks. No, look at that, how that blue, yeah, there you go. Oh, look at that. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little excited over here. I'm trying to get right overhead, but I want to get the Anne Marie shot. Is this dude a effing hippie or something amazed by nothing? I am, man. I'm from the 70s. I guess you could say that. RP.
These look like flower
I
veins.
know, and it's hard because it's this, hold on guys, let me get my light. Give me my light over there. I'm gonna show them that. Can y'all see that? Oh, there we go. That's a better shot. They did. RP went to the corner. Tiger Mouse, I was born in 1970. You guys, this looks so, like, from what it looks like on my laptop and on the phone, it looks like it's, the red and the teal are mixing, and I swear to you, they're not. It's just that the teal is sitting slightly on top of the red, and vice versa, so it looks almost purple. Jan Smith said, I graduated high school in the 70s. I graduated school in 89. Andrea said, that's amazeballs, Erica.
Thank you. I don't think she has a country accent though.
1999. Beyond. I'm 77, Kelly Green. Yeah, you guys, if you could see it in person, like this is gonna be one of those ones that I'm gonna want to keep. Put your dab of teal all the way to the edge right here because you tilted that. Yeah. Since you tilted it so much. Do the red. You guys are rocking tonight. Thanks, Cherie. Is that how you say it, Cherie or Sherry? Okay, calm down, Wu-Tang over there. Thanks, Skid Plate. It's funny, I did a portrait of a wiener dog for this guy, and he does like auto body work, and his name of his dog was Body Drop. It just made me think of that. I would call it Shark Attack. That's good, Susan.
I just wanted to
if you're gonna do that, babe, I would do one right over here. Just
I'm gonna.
yeah, okay. Sorry. I try not to tell her what to do, guys. I let her do her own thing. I'm just a Lisa. I haven't given a price tag yet. I'm thinking somewhere in the probably 600. It's a pretty big piece.
I don't like that.
What?
This.
Yeah, just there you go. Don't add too much because you know it'll take over. It's so well balanced right now. Mary Lou just mentioned us in a comment on Facebook.
Awesome.
Shark attack. Dun-dun.
I knew you were gonna do it.
Dun-dun. Susan said it's very pretty. Oh, look at that.
I feel like I should take all the white out.
163 people watching, 164, babe.
You had almost 180 or 180.
Pam, the pigments are by
Otherwise.
Larez, and this one is, what does that say? Turquoise. Turquoise blue, sorry. The lighting in here really stinks, guys.
I want to do a piece that's like
And then
solid.
the red is Sassy Red by Larez.
I want to do a piece that's like solid but has like this in it.
Jeff to eat. Don't make suggestions. It throws me off. Make suggestions to eat.
Basically.
She does it right before I start to pour though. And that really throws me off. I couldn't choose between them. I'd have to buy both if I had bought two already. Thanks, Tamara.
I knew it was Tamara.
Jan Smith says, how long does a bottle that size last? What bottle? Bottle of cider, the beer?
Or
About
resin.
10 minutes. What resin did you use?
This is ArtResin.
It depends on how much you pour.
Y'all see us pour
She's
every
gonna
day.
leave that white in there. She'll leave that.
This white?
Yeah. You're gonna leave it, or are you gonna?
Well, I almost wanted to cover it, but she
I would
doesn't.
leave it. Yeah. Should she leave the white, guys, or cover it up? I think it's just perfect. Like, plus with that, and you got that. Leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. Unsure. Thanks, Terry. Cover it. Leave it. It looks like the leave it's got it. All right, it's done, Judy says.
Can't argue with
Bada bing.
Judy. This always looks so interesting the way this sells up. Like
Lisa White said, whatever she wants to do. That's right, Lisa. Yeah, babe, do all your corners so that it doesn't get that. Oh, I hate that. When I don't see those corners and it tries to spill over and then it just does not work out. Get your teal. It's something, Cindy said, it's something from Dr. Seuss.
it is.
It is.
I'm calling it Whoville.
Shark attack at Whoville Beach.
Basically.
You hear that, Judy? How about that? Shark attack at Whoville Beach. 2 fish, 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
Yes.
Dead fish.
No.
Did y'all show your tonight? All right, hold on, guys. Stop it. You have to calm down. I need to put that in our. Hold on. I'll show you guys our dust proof. Our dust proof vault.
No, I'm dripping.
Sorry. There's a perfect space right on the bottom.
You're beautiful.
You want to see that piece.
You sure?
All right, I'll show you guys. Here, first, I'm going to show ideas and who wanted to see these? Got the Tupac. We got the, ooh, I need to hold it down, sorry guys. We got the Jam Master J from Run DMC. Gotta have the Biggie. And Old Dirty Bastard. I just made small stencils of each face and put them on there. I like them. They're size 11 if anybody's interested. And then we got these bad boys, which they need light. These are for the ladies. Does that blow them out? It does. Sorry guys.
Oh, it's too bright for those two.
It is. It's way too bright. Sorry.
Just know they sparkle a lot.
They sparkle a lot. Here you go. Oh yeah. Do we want to show them that? Hold on guys. I'm going to try to show you the piece we just did. Somebody wants to see it. Let's see. I'm gonna try to. I guess we just scoot it out, right?
Yeah.
But I have those plates underneath there.
I would pick it up, but I've got other colors on mine.
Yeah. Let's try this.
What color is in the No, go lay down.
I guarantee this East Coast resin is going to set up in about 3 hours after this.
I can't get this paint fixed up.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna. I just have to put that back because I don't want to keep that out there.
It looks just as beautiful as I remember. You gonna take them with you? 'Cause I can't take them there.
I hate our ceiling is white, so it's really difficult to see. Like, hold on, let me see if I can. I'm gonna take this. Right here. It's so difficult to see, guys. I can't wait to show you this in person. Whoever buys this.
We got one email on it.
It's just there's so much reflection. And that's why I think if you had an area that the ceiling was black and the walls were black and you had room to take a picture of the entire piece, I think that it would totally take down the reflection of, you know, up. So you wouldn't be able to see everything that is reflecting.
Black was the other 3D color, right?
8 by 24, those colors, all black background.
Is that Barbara?
Barbara.
Yeah, she wants.
Okay, Barbara, we can do that. I think that was the size that she just did. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. All right, hold on, let me put you guys down. There's a couple mints. Diane, I wish I could sell it for, what, $4,000?
One day.
One day.
The black is the other color in a.
Kelly, if they're smooth, if they got some smooth areas, we could paint all over them. It's a little difficult to paint on shoes that have a lot of stitches and what?
Black is the third color you use in your 3D stuff.
Yeah. Are you gonna do 3D?
I'm just using the color on the left.
Hold on, guys. I gotta put you down. See you later, Clara. Thanks for watching. What did we say? We were gonna do an hour tonight?
Yeah, I think I failed.
And low battery, 20%.
All right, we'll be done before that. I'm just gonna try something.
Bye, Angel. Those shoes, it really depends. I mean, it depends on the detail and the coverage, but they can run anywhere between $300 to probably $700, just depending on the detail. I've sold some for $1,000 at one point, and they were covered, but there were portraits and lettering and it was both shoes, and it took quite a long time to do it. What did I have those at? The Stan Smiths are, I think I would charge $475 for those. And I honestly think they're size 11, so. Thank you, Judy. Can you do Tom Selleck? Pam, I've never done Tom Selleck, but I sure would do one with that big old mustache. Maybe some cheddar sticking out of the open shirt. That would be awesome. what she said.
I wanted to see what would happen if I put clear in between each color.
You put clear in between each color?
Yeah.
I think it should just layer them. Look at that, like that. Like it looks like it's gone underneath there. Whoa. You can feel the heat. You can feel that heat coming up from the undercarriage.
Feel that heat beat?
You feel the heat beat? Hold on, guys. I gotta shut this dust free. What's the point? God, it's crazy from here. It looks like it's going over a bigger edge than the corner of your right here. If your mind just like kind of looks at it, it looks like it's going over something bigger. And it does with the light. Well, now it's just blending. What's wrong?
Not doing what I wanted it to.
That looks like, what is that? Isn't that gunmetal? Or, no, not whale.
It's not whale.
We haven't used whale in a long time.
No, I haven't.
That whale is nice.
This is just Artisue black. I don't know why I like those colors together, the teal and the red. Alright, enough of the party. B.
I'm trying to turn it off. Did Judy get put in the corner?
Judy?
How did Judy get put in the corner? I didn't see that. Oh, Judy just told Paula to come, but I don't think she's... Kelly, we're just trying to have a party up in here.
I'm gonna say, Judy,
If you come in my corner, I get to leave, Paula. ADT gone wild. Night, Ann. Dirty Tuesday, right? Rave time. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, she's pulling a me now.
what, going rogue?
Yeah, she's going rogue. Hello, Janice from New Zealand. Thanks, Ann.
It's just gonna be a geode.
Best of the best and dirty pouring. Dirty pouring. Maybe you
Dirty
should put a little bit of, isn't that redundant?
Yes.
Did you show off how Jeff prepped the canvas with spray paint? I didn't. Tessie?
Ticey.
Ticey?
That was pretty much done when the time came on.
What I did is I just put something across, like I went from corner to corner and just sprayed black, so it kind of gave it that really faint line, so it wouldn't go over into the white area. cleats for a cause. Maybe we can do that. We have an officer that wears our stuff to every single Cowboys game, away and home, and he's like the #1 Cowboys fan for the Cowboys. Like, he just gave us a bunch of his stuff that he sells for charity. Maybe we can make him some cleats and
That'd be awesome.
he can do that. There's no white spray paint. I didn't use any white. Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you.
That's our awesome Wi-Fi.
Nice one, Erika. Also hires airbrush artists to attend there. Yeah, it's cool.
What is?
It just says interrupted. Please try again. Just redo it.
Yeah, just reload the page.
I used golden, pretty much just golden airbrush paint. What did that person say? Brenda said, oh my God, I have an order of 150 shirts. I should be starting, but I'd rather pour and watch you guys. All right. I haven't had any, problems, but normally when people buy the shoes that I do, they don't wear them. They're more of an art piece.
For show.
It's like a sculpture, I guess you could say. But yeah, let me think here. Didn't I do some for somebody? And I use Angela's paint down first. I guess it's leather paint. And then airbrushed over that.
I'm gonna make this into a
See you,
geode.
Joanne. She's gonna make it into a geode. That's just the first layer. That's a good idea, babe.
I have like 2 tiny bitty big bit of clear left. I wanted to test that.
Sippy,
Valejo.
sippy, everybody. Sippy, sippy.
Judy asked if we would test that Valejo in resin, but like I wanted to save some paint to do that.
Well, do you want to use it right now? It's right here.
It's over here.
It's over here. That's what I said.
Mm-hmm. Will you open the door?
Oh yeah, there's some room over there. I need to make the door open up this way. Sorry. At the bottom.
I only have 20% left on the phone, so maybe not this time around.
What?
Test the Valejo.
Don't you just want to put it in there?
Yeah, I'll just do this.
You just see all of that, what she said.
Oh, right. Don't you just want to put it in there?
Yeah.
She says
Good night, Happy Owl. Thanks, Ticey. You can hit it. I think it'll just unlike it, but like it, but we know you liked it.
Like, you can hit it. Where was what?
We're gonna try this stuff.
I'm sure you don't need a lot. And there's not a lot of resin.
There's not a lot of resin, so we'll just put little baby drops.
I'm sure I have some of that teal left.
You really mixed it all.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and that's ArtResin. I'm gonna burn.
It almost looks gritty. But I don't know if that's the bubbles. And I also don't know if they can see what I'm doing.
They're right in front of it.
Can you see? No?
Yeah, they can see it. Oh, it looks like it has like sparkle in it.
But I think it's just kind of gritty.
Just stir it up. Make it good. Is that a medium stick? Is that the old stick, isn't it?
That's the old one.
Yeah. Heat it up. Heat it up.
Can I see this part?
They can, babe. They can see all of it.
Don't want to leave them in.
Bye, Ellen. Just think if you two get married, Erika's gonna have to start saying Mississippi. Mississippi or Mississippi?
We can accept Mississippi. I want to
Should I
try this
put-
paint again. Like,
Beyond says I'm reusing last year's prom dress for this year's, but it's kind of plain black. Should I put rhinestones on it somewhere? Of course.
everywhere, all the places.
Hanging with Tony in the house. Look at there. The battery, you guys, is probably at 10% right about now. I'm gonna get her charger. Somebody really reminded me of that.
That's because they're great.
Thanks for reminding me of that. I just about forgot about all that. Laptop's just about ready to go. Hold it right around here. There you go. If you just hold it right there and just play with it, it'll be fine.
Yeah?
Sorry guys, didn't mean to say that. I meant she's in focus of the camera. Night, Shy. Off for now. Thanks, Jan. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for hanging out with us, Shy. It looks like a planet, Samantha says. It does.
It says Planet Valejo Larez.
There's your planet Valejo Res.
Valejo
Larez.
Where is that, the little light? Did I leave it with you or did I take it back?
I couldn't tell you the truth. It's probably underneath all that stuff. Were you just like picking up rags and wiping your hand off and putting them back? That's
No.
awesome. Do you see how she lies to me? Does it glow?
I thought it would just because it has that like grit that says it should in it. Where's the bottle?
Ruby says, I don't need to pick up my daughter for about another hour. Can you guys keep going?
My phone phone wouldn't die.
I plugged it in.
I thought it would glow. Turns out the answer is no. But it says fluorescent on here, so it may glow under a black light. This is the Valejo acrylic fluid colors. This is one that Miss Anne-Marie Ritterhoff uses.
Hold it right about here.
You hold it right there. It's a good color.
Yeah, it's a very good color.
And I would use it with this teal again. Next time I would use
Black
more
light,
of it.
probably.
Yeah, black light would probably do it. We'll just do it again for another, save it for another day. Yeah, I didn't get far.
I know.
Sippy, sippy.
Sippy, sippy. Good night, Kelly Green.
We've used up all of our resin for this evening.
We have.
If you were interested in that piece, make sure you send us an email. If you want any of this artwork, send us an email. Barbara, make sure you send us an email so we can talk to you about your 8x24 custom piece.
That is our email right there, guys.
2 T's, 2 L's.
And if you want to tag us in any of your artwork so we can check it out, just hashtag ATD ART.
It almost looks like this is gonna run onto this.
I know, right?
What's your beat? What else?
Good night, Carol.
We're shipping Stir Stix out manana. We're picking up more Stir Stix because I ran out. I didn't have enough for all the orders. And we'll be shipping more out for the next 3 days. I don't think USPS gives me tracking numbers, but if they do, I will send you all tracking numbers. If you ordered a painting and Stir Stix, make sure I have an email from you so that I can ship them together.
Sorry. Sorry, guys.
I just went to Instagram real quick.
I just went to Instagram real quick.
So if you ordered a painting as well as Stir Stix, make sure that I remember so that I can ship them together. And if you have any questions, send us an email. Thank you for all the donations, contributions. If you send us something, it makes our day happier when we get stuff in the mail. And we'll be doing another giveaway on the 31st, last day of the month. If you're interested in the classes, we're doing them on June 2nd. Shoot us an email.
Diane, they start at $8,
Plus
right?
shipping.
Plus shipping.
And, on Monday, I should have everything set up and ready. I have pricing for international shipping, and I have a distributor for Canada, UK, and Australia. We're just finalizing everything, getting everything in writing, so we should be able to open internet. I don't forget to do that part.